And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway. And on the hill in this one, Matthew Liberatore.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
The shortstop takes the ball. And that's in for a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. On the ground to first, Pajes. He'll do it himself. One out in the top of the first. And let's take a look at the lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Adolis Garcia.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, you know, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, you know, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Liberator, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get him. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. He can't make it back to the bag in time, and they can't get the out. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Squirts away a little bit. To second, and he's out.
I appreciate wanting to move up there, but that ball didn't get very far away. And getting thrown out as a result, sometimes you can be too aggressive on the bases.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and, you know, he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Next offering is in for a strike. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next hitter out. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss. Struck strand 1, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
There's a swing and a drive.
Let's go. Let's go.
Out of here. He jacks that one out to left. It's 1-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
That one rips.
Fall.
This one looks like trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. And he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat.
Pedro Pajes now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And this one looks like trouble.
Yes.
Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and that's a double.
Well done, drives in the run. Can't handle an up-and-in fastball much better than that. I think he had to be sitting on something similar because it's very tough to adjust to a pitch like that if you're not looking for it.
Next to hit, Jordan Walker. Castellanos has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's Nolan Gorman. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Swings and misses. And that is strike.
Good evening, Jay. How are you?
But you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the
third,
third
Brandon.
and we'll end the inning. But 2 runs. New inning getting started. And here is Sosa to the plate. Just missed.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a curve is down and in.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Swing and a miss. And a count 2-0.
Jay, when is the MLB The Show coming out for PS5?
The 13th of
Foul ball
March.
there.
March
Clearly trying
13th.
to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action.
Thank you.
Good wheels on the bases.
You're welcome,
At the
Brandon.
belt and fires. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. The throw in, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example.
Ground ball could be two.
One.
1 second, and a
Two.
run scores on the double play.
Gave up one.
Here comes Real Muto. There's a strike. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Makes the catch, inning over.
Let's get that running back.
Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the second. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Yohel Pozo. Luzardo back to work. Swing, and that ball smashed on the line. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Now up for St. Louis, Victor Scott. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Matthew Liberatore. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Good stick for a pitcher. Good wood.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Castellanos brings it in with a nice
No walks. No walks. Don't give up no walks. No more walks. No more walks.
Strike 1. Luzardo measures 6 feet even, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Got him. And there's 1 down.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
1 out, bases empty. And a foul ball. Ripped on a line. And there are 2 down. And here comes Alec Ball. First pitch just misses.
He hit my curveball in the park.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Oh, he can't bring it in. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
He was all over that one. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Mason Wynn. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Yes.
Laser.
Burn,
Could be trouble.
burn. That should be a double.
Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
That one ripped right center field. This one could be trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. The run comes in from second, and they take a 2-run lead.
Yes.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line.
Oh,
you know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Garcia pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Pedro Pajes next up for the Cardinals. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Fought off foul. Swing, a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Garcia hauls it in, 2 away. And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Fly to center his first time. Up the middle.
Yes.
That's a hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3. And up next for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. Tried to left his first time.
We're going to knock the lefty out the game.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
We're going to knock your lefty out.
Snap throw to first. And he's back safely. Walker leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Making a pull him. Making a pull him.
Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Making a pull him.
First and second, 2 outs. Pozo now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far.
Damn,
out
I let
towards
him
right
off the
center
hook.
field.
I let him
Sosa
off the hook.
sizing this one up and makes the grab. And that. Back here in St. Louis, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Bryce Harper.
Oh,
Reaching,
he caught it, yes! Yes!
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back.
See if we get with the back door
Man
slide.
at first, 1 away.
Back door slide. Damn, he was ready for it.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field.
Damn.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. On the ground is short, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1.
2.
And their second double play of the day will end the 4th. No runs, 2 hits.
Yes.
Bottom of the inning, here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. This one lifted in the air, left field. And it's caught for the out. Matthew Liberator next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Trying to bunt his way on. Bare hand grab.
Safe! Yes! The pitcher get on with a beautiful bunt. Yes. They
so
better pull that
hit
man.
number 1 of his major league career. Not sure how many more of those he'll get, but it's still cool for him for sure.
Yeah, pitcher or not, that first career hit is one of the most special you'll ever get. Every person that's played this game at one point swung the bat. I think he'll have the ball front and center on his trophy case for a long time.
And now here is Mason Wynn. Swing and miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is 0-2. Got him swinging.
I let him off the hook.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Herrera at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
And
they better pull him. 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 They finna pull him now.
Man, Siggy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot.
Hey,
according to StatCast, the exit below 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile.
Go over his head.
Just put a great swing.
Castellanos makes the grab. And that will end the inning. So the Cards back here at Busch Stadium. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch, and he just misses.
You know, these Phillies do a good job of putting the ball into play. And that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice. So they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Luzardo, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. On the ground to short.
Got him.
Zips it across. And a couple of quick outs. So the batting order turns over. And stepping in is the speedy Trey Turner. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
That one misses, and it's 2-1.
Oh, shit.
Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Hit in the air, left field. Scott sizes this one up, and that's the 3rd out.
They better pull that pitcher.
And we're back. And now the first baseman, Pedro Pajes. Luzardo back to work. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Sosa hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. Line drive. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Nolan Gorman will hit next. 1 for 2.
Young Babe.
Short liner handled it short. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the 3rd baseman, Alec Bohm. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Bohm goes 6 feet 5 inches, 220 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. He takes it on his own, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
1 down, base is empty. And that one fouled off.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second, and he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Schwarber over at second, 1 down. Right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. Harper retired.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Sosa in the box again. Takes a strike. That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
This one high in the air to left center. Pozo makes the grab, and that is that.
They got to pull that pitcher, man. They
Back
pulled
down for the bottom of the sixth, and
there's
a new pitcher on the mound. Tanner Banks.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Pozo, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
You know, these Cards, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second, and it gets by him. And he's into second with nobody out. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Victor Scott. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Grabs it barehanded, and that's a great play for the out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
One out and a runner at second. Almost got him. And that one is lifted in the air. Garcia makes the play, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the shortstop, Mason Wynn, 1 for 3. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Pozo coming home. Here's the throw to the plate.
Damn!
Down, and that ends the inning.
Damn. Fuck.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Stanek. So digging in, Adolis Garcia. Outside low, and that's ball 1. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get a hit early in the count. He didn't right there.
Swung on, belted. Pozo going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Well, he did a great job of just working the bottom part of the strike zone, keeping those pitches around the knees. And then, for a hitter, you get 2 strikes, you've been worked down there. It's hard for you to cover from top to bottom of the strike zone. Excellent job of execution. Finished with that pitch high and got that hitter out.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Ground ball right side.
Damn, how did he miss that?
Around second is Real Muto. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
He must caught that. That's wild, man.
Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Late swing, fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The high heat, 2 months. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Orion Kerkering. And now it's Ivan Herrera. On the ground to third. Oh, nice play.
Damn, that was
the
nasty.
throw. Nicely
That was
done
nasty.
for the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
Howard, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Tim Mesa preparing to come on if needed. Keller, the right-hander, also getting loose. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 ball, and that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That's towards center. Castellanos sizing this one up. Out number 2. Now at the plate, Pedro Pajes. To the right side.
Damn.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Stanek back to work. Late swing, fouled off. Ground ball to the right side. He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
1 down. Here's Harper now. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 1.
Here's a run scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, get a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Gorman on the move. Makes the grab for the second out. So 2 down now, and here is Edmundo Sosa just off the inside edge. Schwarber off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is.
He did his job.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll. Into the bottom of the 8th, Brad Keller. He last pitched 2 days ago. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Oh my God! Yes.
Left center field. That's where it struck. Into the bullpen and gone. He'll touch them all. His 4th home run of the season. It's 5-1. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
And the batter now, Nolan Gorman. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Swings through that high fastball. On
the mound, you take a note, you see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Swings and misses, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Yohel Pozo next up for the Cardinals. Swings and misses. Strike one.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throws to second, and he's out. Knocked down, and that ends the inning. We go to the ninth, so digging in now for Philadelphia. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, number 49.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And that's in for a strike. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And Elbumby is kept in check with the K. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
That one the other way. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Runner on at first with one gone. And now it is JT Realmuto to second, and it pulls the shortstop off the bag. The throw is late, and he reaches safely. So now a pinch hitter for the pitcher, Bryson Stott.
Pretty surprised they're going with the pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1.
Oh, this umpiring is terrible.
Fastball is outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Foul ball.
Man, this umpiring is terrible.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it stays fair. Castellanos on his way to the plate. One run is in.
Damn it, he gave up two.
And it's now a 2-run game. Trey Turner at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1.
Man, this umpiring is terrible.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the K. Now only 1 out remaining. And now it's Alec Bohm. And there's a foul ball.
God damn it!
High fly ball.
Attack the fucking game up!
And it's off the wall. The run comes in from second, and now the tying run is in the scoring position.
Are you fucking
Picks himself
kidding
up
me,
an RBI.
man?
He absolutely.
Thank God I got a lefty ready. Fuck, he finna. Oh my God, I don't believe this.
Here comes the manager.
I don't fucking believe this.
JoJo Romero on the
Come on,
pitch
Joe,
here.
you
And I
run
can't
fucking
imagine
out.
any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they
Damn.
can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
That catches the corner.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The Phils down to their final strike.
Got him, yes!
And that's
Yes!
the ball game.
Thank
This
God
turned
I
out
had
to
a
be an
left in the
exciting,
chamber
very
already. Thank
well-played
God.
game. Always feels great when you can
Thank
take the lead
fucking
in
God.
the eighth
Almost
at
blew it.
home. Come out in the ninth,
Fuck.
crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Damn, I almost blew the game. Almost blew it. Fuck. Phillies 38 at bats, 4 runs, 12 hits, 3 RBIs, 1 walk, 8 Ks. They had 4 doubles, 1 error. They used 4 pitches. I had the Cardinals 35 at bats, 5 runs, 13 hits, 5 RBIs, no walks, 3 Ks. I hit 4 doubles and 2 home runs, 2 errors. I used 4 pitches long through the fucking game. Is that about a bit? Damn, that's crazy. I almost blew the fucking game. Wait, I just did some dumb shit. I think I stuck